Right. Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. In the present class, now I am going to discuss the topic impedance to the wave motion in the stature string. So all of you know that mechanical properties of the medium are inertia and elasticity. So the mechanical wave can propagate because of the two properties. One is inertia property, the second one elasticity property. These two mechanical properties oppose the wave motion. So when the wave is propagating in the stretched string, the properties of the string materials that are inertia and elasticity can oppose the wave motion. So the phenomenon or the property of the medium opposing the wave motion is nothing but impedance to the wave motion. Right, sir? So this is the inherent property of the medium. Because of that, it opposes the wave motion, which is called as impedance. So let us derive the expression for impedance to the wave motion in the case of vibrating stretched string. The mechanical impedance is defined as, Z is equal to F by U, sir. It is the ratio of external force to the velocity. External force to the velocity. So for that, let us consider a string of length small n, linear density mu, and which is subjected to the tension capital T. Okay, what I am saying? So we are considering a stretched spring of length small n, having the linear density mu, and which is subjected to the tension capital T. Right, sir? Here the string is stretched between two clamps along the x-axis. Therefore, suppose that the wave is traveling along the positive x direction. Because the transverse vibration set up in the stretched string, the particle can vibrate along y-axis. Here the wave is propagating along the positive x-axis. So our approach is we have to derive the expression for mechanical impedance to the wave motion. So how we are defining the mechanical impedance? It is the ratio of external force, capital F, to the velocity of the particle, that is velocity small u. Impedance is denoted with the letter Z. Z is equal to, mathematically we write it as F by U, F by U. Okay, I hope you understand up to this. Now, here you observe this figure. You observe the figure. The wave is propagating along the positive x-axis, right? It is shown in the figure, right? So this origin is the extreme mean position or equilibrium position. X is equal to 0. Now, because of the particle is vibrating here along the y-axis, suppose that the external driving force F naught e power j omega t, that is acting along the y direction, right, sir? Then the transverse component of tension T sine theta, which are equal and opposite in direction. So what is the component of T sine theta? T sine theta will be by resolving this T into two components, T cos theta along this direction, T sine theta will be in this direction. So when T sine theta is upwards, the driving force will be in downwards. When the T sine theta is acting in the downward direction, then the force direction will be upwards. So this driving force F naught e power j omega t and the vertical component of the tension T sine theta, both are always act in opposite direction. So this is the key point in this derivation. That is, we are writing Fy equal to minus T sine theta. Right, sir? So for that, simply just you can imagine that simple harmonic motion. In the case of simple harmonic oscillator about a mean position, when the particle is moving from mean to extreme position, the displacement is mean to right extreme position, that the restoring force will act in opposite direction to the displacement, that is towards the mean position. Similarly, here also the wave is propagating along positive x-axis, the particle is vibrating simple harmonic motion along y-axis. Here x is equal to 0 is the mean position, right? When the particle moving in a positive y direction, then the restoring force will be negative y direction. Well, while the particle moving in negative y direction, the restoring force will be positive y direction. So always this force and the vertical component of the tension act in opposite direction. So that is written here, Fy equal to minus t sine theta. Already we are taking that in the previous derivation also. When theta is small, sine theta equal to tan theta, right sir? But tan theta is equal to what? Dou y by dou x. Tan theta equal to dou y by dou x, right sir? Okay, tan theta equal to dou y by dou x. So then f is equal to minus t dou y by dou x, but external force f is denoted by f0 e power j omega t, that equal to minus t dou y by dou t, minus t dou y by dou t. Actually, what is the displacement equation in exponential form? Y of xt equal to capital A e power j into omega t minus kx. Y of xt equal A e power j into omega t minus kx. You differentiate this equation with respect to x, dou y by dou x, that equal to A e power j into omega t minus kx into dou by dou x of minus kx, you will get minus k. Therefore, minus j k a e power j omega t in minus kx, by substituting x is equal to 0, you will get minus j k a e power j omega t. Followed or not? So this is, from this we are writing dou y by dou x. Dou y by dou x, first I am writing a constant e power j omega t minus kx differentiation, same, e power j into omega t minus kx, okay, into again d by dx of multiplying j inside, you will get here minus jk, minus jk. Now you take at x is equal to 0. In this you substitute x is equal to 0. Okay. In this expression you substitute x is equal to 0. Then this will become 0. Therefore, dou y by dou x at x is equal to 0, that equal to minus j k a e power j omega t, e power j omega t. So thus t is written here. Clear, sir? Dou y by dou x, dou y by dou x at x is equal to 0 is equal to minus jk e power j omega t. Okay, so this is one point. Next, yeah. Next, f naught e power j omega t equal to minus t dou y by dou x. We have the formula. Minus t into this, minus into minus plus j k capital T a e power j omega t. But here, what is k? K stands for propagation constant, capital T tension, capital E amplitude, omega angular frequency. In this, you substitute the propagation constant k equal to omega by v. So, okay, then f naught is equal to j. Okay, simplifications are no, there is no difficulty. This is equal to j, k is equal to omega by v, right, into capital T a into e power j omega t, sir, e power j omega t. Okay, So here what is cancel? J omega t, e power j omega t. At x is equal, at a t equal to 0. At a t is equal to 0, left side, at a t equal to 0, e power 0, 1, then f0 is equal to, right side, e power j omega t, that will be 1. Then right side, j omega by v capital A into t cell. Okay, this is f naught value. So that is written here. Right, sir? Now, so f naught equal to, we have written the expression. Okay, from that, capital A is equal to, you write the A as the subject, f naught v by j omega t. Capital A equal f naught v by j omega t. You substitute this value in the displacement equation. Y of xt equal to capital A e power j into omega t minus kx. This is a displacement equation. So there A equal to this value substituted. F naught v by j omega t into e power j into omega t minus kx. But the velocity of the particle, is denoted with the small u. U of x comma t equal to dou y by dou t. U of x comma t equal dou y by dou t. So you take the y of x t equal to a e power j into omega t minus kx, right, sir? So you differentiate that equation with respect time. You differentiate that equation with respect time. Dou by dou t of y value f naught v by j omega t e power j into omega t minus kx. So when you differentiate, you can write the constant outside. Hence, here the constant written outside j omega, okay, e power j omega t minus kx into dou by dou t of j omega comes. Right, sir? Here j omega cancel. Then f naught v by capital T left into e power j into omega t minus kx. Omega t minus kx, sir. Okay, this is u of xt. But actually, the impedance definition, mathematical expression, what? Z is equal to capital F by u of xt. Capital F, f naught e power j omega t. U of xt, we got f naught v by capital T e power j into. So that is substituted here. Okay, at x is equal to 0, this will be f naught e power j omega t by u of xt value at x is equal to 0. By substituting x is equal to 0, this will be f naught v by t e power j omega. That is substituted here. In this f naught cancel, e power j omega t cancel. So this is equal to 1 by v by capital T. So that is equal to capital T by v cell. So this is we are getting here. Z is equal to T by v. But velocity of the transverse wave expression v equal to, we have under root T by mu, tension by linear density. From this, capital T is equal to squaring both sides, v square into mu cell, v square into mu. You substitute here, this is equal to T v square mu. T is equal to what? V square mu by v. One v cancel. This is equal to v into mu. V into mu. So finally we got impedance to the wave motion in the vibrating stretched spring, that equal to mu into v. That is the product of linear density into velocity of the wave gives the impedance to the wave motion. Now you can check it the dimensions also. Substituting the dimensional formula of linear density and velocity, you will get the dimensions of impedance. Okay, that's it. So finally, what is the final expression for impedance to the wave motion? Z is equal to V into mu. Z equals to mu into mu. Therefore, it is the product of velocity of the transverse wave into linear density. Capital Z is equal to V into mu cell. Okay. So In this class, we define impedance to the wave motion. Okay, so there first we considered the driving force F is equal to F naught e power j omega t, right? So that force is always act to the vertical component of the tension by equating that Fy equal to minus t sine theta. When theta is very small, sine theta taken as tan theta equal to y by dou x. From y of x t equal e power a into e power j into omega t minus kx, we got dou y by dou x. That value substituted there. Again, we considered the particle velocity u of xt, that equal dou y by dou t. By taking the ratio of the external force by the particle velocity u, finally we got the expression z is equal to v into z equals to v into u. That is the product of uh, velocity of the wave and the linear density. Okay, this gives the impedance to the wave motion when the stretch string is in the vibrating mode.